The cloud connectors, which are an integration that continuously inventories assets in your cloud environment and feeds them into the Censys platform, are a best practice that we recommend to all customers to ensure that the best attack surface coverage and accuracy. Here's how they work. You set up a managed identity within your CSP, and we leverage that managed identity to authenticate the connector. The connectors are hosted by Censys, ensuring that your team does not need to run containers, update container code, or manage infrastructure. The connectors queue cloud assets to be picked up by our discovery process, and as a result, you will see assets in your attack surface with CSP-specific metadata that helps accomplish all of your cloud discovery workflows. Let's take a look. Going back to our core workflows, we can start with discovering unmanaged cloud assets. When you use a cloud connector, we update the asset source value to reflect this asset is in your attack surface because the cloud connector told us about that asset. This allows you to quickly write logic that looks for assets in AWS that did not come from the cloud connector. For example, I can say host cloud is Amazon AWS and not host source AWS connector. These show assets that are in AWS but did not come from the connector. You may want to investigate these to make sure your security team is monitoring them and they follow regular compliance methodologies that your team uses. Now, another use case is discovering accidental exposures on known cloud assets. In this case, you can keep the host source's AWS connector, but you may want to do something like look for risks that are present on these assets. A quick query like this will allow you to return all assets that came from your AWS connector that have an externally facing risk. All of this goes downstream into our APIs, and edge reasons can be used in your downstream logic.